It's finally time to learn how to axis realign. In the future, I will continue to make video tips on Tekken information. It'll be hard to understand these if there's no concept of axis realignment. Let's do it now. Axis realignment is a high-level concept of sidestepping. You go close to the enemy to attack, you go back to defend yourself. All of this is axis realignment. That's right, you guys were already doing it instinctively. Everyone was using it because it was intuitively expressed in the game's system. However, it's really hard to make use of it. It's a high-end technique used by the masters. If you can fully understand and use axis realignment, it can be used like this. Did you notice anything? Perhaps someone who doesn't know much about axis realignment will watch this video, right? Don't worry if you didn't see it. Let's watch it again slowly. I'm Lose Again Man. First, I was beaten all the way to the wall by a combo, and the situation is bad because my back is to the wall. At this time, the frame situation is not good, so I have to defend. And because Heihachi is 112, we should be especially careful. So we have to be careful about getting punished, and sidestepping should be careful too. Now you can see something, right? All of these steps I used have been applied and developed in axis realignment. But the game was between two players who knew how to use axis realignment, so there was minimal movement. Against anyone who does not know how to use axis realignment, let's see what happens. This is what happens if you mess up. You know now because you've seen this video. If executed well, movement is an attack. We can punish the enemy after inducing them to attack. And we can also have better stage positioning. All the steps used here start from axis realignment. By the way, I'm going to teach you how to use all of these steps, but I don't know when. The point is, you're already using axis realignment, but you can't really use it properly if you only use it unconsciously. So let me explain the principles and concepts. We'll give you fun tips. Let's try it. Oh, and if you look at this video without a basic understanding of sidesteps, you won't understand. This is my sidestepping basic concept video. If you don't understand it, watch this video again. If you want to avoid moves in Tekken, there are conditions. 1. You and the enemy must be on the main axis. 2. The enemy move and your sidestep should be used at the same time. Can't avoid if you use sidestep too late. This is obvious. Here's the important part. Many people are confused at this point. I sidestepped. Why? Why can't I avoid that attack? Look at this example. Do you understand the difference between these two? Remember the second condition. The sidestep and the move must be used at the same time. The reason why you can't avoid it is you use sidestep too early. It's important. Sidestepping only gives you the ability to dodge at the exact moment you use the sidestep. This means it's pointless for you to use sidestep preemptively. If you use sidestep too early, the function of Tekken's system itself follows you. Look at this example. The axis is already misaligned, but the attack follows the character. Even for something like down forward 2, the correct answer is sidestep right. However, the move follows you even if you are already to the right. There are some moves that catch sidesteps, but this is different. This is part of the system of the game. So this is the correct aligned axis, and Kazuya used sidestep in the right direction. We naturally think that the character will move forward at this, but in Tekken, the characters are the standard reference point. So if you use a move, if you use sidestep, if you backdash, or if you forward dash, the axis of your character always moves to the enemy. This is standard. This is why even beginners can reach the enemy without any special technique. If you play a 3D game like GTA with a high degree of freedom, you'll be hitting the air a lot. But now, Tekken veterans understand this axis realignment system, and they know how to use it to their advantage. That's why you can't beat them. If you don't know, you should get hit. Exactly. Axis realignment is an act of making the correct axis. So what's the correct axis? The correct axis is a situation where you and the enemy are looking straight at each other. It's how you are at the start of the round. If the enemy sidesteps, and then if you move, that's the correct axis. And this is called axis realignment. The way to realign the axis is simple. So the video on basic principles is over. Now, steps that use axis realignment will be made one by one in the future. If you want to see it in time, you know, haven't you subscribed yet? Let's be strong together. This is Phidx, I'm Lose Again Man's English voice. If this was helpful, please drop a like and subscribe, and if you have any questions, comment them down below. Super appreciate it. Thanks!